Dear students, in this video we will see how to construct an ellipse using AutoCAD software. So it comes under the topic conic curves. I already have a video on how to construct an ellipse in my channel. But compared to that, in this video I'm going to simplify 2-3 steps on construction of ellipse. Okay. So first we'll read out the question. Construct an ellipse with the distance of focus from the directrix as 50 mm and eccentricity as 2 by 3 using AutoCAD software. Okay, so now I'll go to the software. So do the initial settings, units in mm, limits 0, 0, lower left corner, upper right corner 420, 297, which is the size of A3 sheet. Okay, then zoom all. So first draw a directrix. The exact length of the directrix is not given, so you can take it randomly. So here I am taking 150. So from this midpoint of this directrix, you can see a triangle, green color triangle. That means you are at the midpoint. Click here and move to the right and mark the focus at 50 mm. Okay, so this is going to be our focus. So I'm going to put a point here to distinguish focus from this line. Okay, go to point style, utilities, point style, set a style which you want, point size as 3. This one is very important. Set size in absolute units. Okay, now you put a point. The command for point is PO and press enter. Okay, so you'll get a point. Next you have to divide this line into some equal number of parts based on the E value. So E value here is 2 by 3, so you add the numerator and denominator, you will get 5. So divide this line into 5 equal parts. Divide, select this object, enter 5, enter. So now I divided this line into 5 equal parts. Next I am going to label the focus and then vertex using text command. Type text, enter. So it is asking you the start point. You click anywhere on the workspace. Now you have to specify the height. So here I am taking it as 2.5 and then angle of rotation as 0. Okay, so now you can see the cursor starts blinking. So now this is going to be my focus. Vertex you have to mark based on the E value. So here the numerator is 2. Okay, 2 by 3. So numerator is 2. So you have to mark the vertex after 2 equal parts. Okay, from the focus. Okay, this one is first 2 and this is going to be my vertex. Okay. So for this also I will give a name D. Okay. So now you click outside and press escape. The next step is from vertex we have to draw one vertical line equal to VF. In order to draw that, so I'm going to take a circle taking V as center and I will go up to VF. Okay, so VF as my radius. Okay, now from vertex you draw one vertical line to the top of the circle. Now you can trim off the circle using trim. You can trim the remaining portion. Okay, now take a line from focus. You have to mark a line at an inclination of 45 degree. So switch off F8. Okay, then only you can able to mark the inclination. Okay, the line of this length of this line you can take it randomly initially because we don't know the exact length of this line. So initially I'm taking it as 150. Press tab, so it will go to angle box, type 45, press enter. Okay, sir, why are you taking 150, you can ask. So the reason is I want to take as long as possible. I will tell you why we have to take as long as possible. Okay, the command box, again type a line, connect D to this point. Okay, now we have to extend this line in such a way that this line is going to intersect with this line at one point. Okay, during extension we need to have some boundary to stop the extension. If there is no boundary, it will not extend. So this line is not long enough, then this will not extend when you try to extend using extend option. Okay, in order to avoid that, so we are putting this length as long as possible. Okay, extend. Now you go and select this one. Now you can see, and it is extending and it is stopping up to some point. If there is no boundary, this line will not extend. Okay, so if you didn't put the previous line which I have drawn at an angle of 45 degree from the focus. If it is not long enough, this will not extend. Okay, in order to avoid that, we are putting as long as possible. Okay, so now click here. Now take a line. Okay, from this intersection point, draw one vertical line in the downward direction, and then from focus you draw one horizontal line. These two intersect here. Okay, this is going to be our other vertex for the ellipse. Okay, ellipse has two vertex. The first one we marked here. In order to find out the second vertex, we are using these two lines, and they are intersecting here. From here you have to draw one vertical line, and from focus extend a horizontal line, and both are intersecting here. Okay, this is our vertex for the ellipse. Okay, now using trim option you can trim off the excess part. Okay, now so I'm going to mark lines, vertical lines, every 10 mm from focus to this point. Okay, so I'm going to offset this line, vertical line, every 10 mm. Okay, offset O double F SCT, enter. The distance it is asking, the offset distance, you take it as 10. Okay, if you want you can go for 15 or 5. If you take 5, you have to plot more number of lines. That means you will get more perfect ellipse. So if you take larger distance, larger gap, then ellipse won't be a perfect one. Okay, so it will go moves out of the actual shape. Okay, so the 10 is the optimum value, so I'm taking as 10. So enter. Now select this vertical line, move to the right using mouse and do the left click. Okay, now select the second line, the same you repeat until you reach the last line. Okay, so now I'm going to extend all this vertical line till this line. Okay, again you can go for extend, select the lines. You have to do twice for these lines. Okay, now again you have to extend up to this line. Okay, so once you extend all the line, now we'll label all the lines. This will be useful for marking the arcs. Okay, every line we have to mark arcs for connecting the ellipse. Okay, so that time it will be useful when you give labels to all the lines. Okay, so I'm taking it as 1, 2. Similarly at the top also you give 1 dash, this one F dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. Okay, so now I give labels to all the lines. Okay, now we are going to cut arc on each lines. So we are going to take a circle. Okay, take 1 as center, 1 dash as radius. Okay, now again select the circle, select the center and move it to the focus. Okay, now it is intersecting, this circle is intersecting 1 dash line at one point, right? That intersection point you put a point. So for this focus line it is going to come here. So you need to move the circle. So now move the circle to point 2 and drag this top point to 2 dash, and again bring the circle back to the focus. Okay, again move the circle to the third line, again drag it to 3 dash, again bring the circle back to the focus. Now move it to the fifth point. Again, bring the circle back to the focus. Okay, similarly you have to do it for all the lines. There is a shortcut that so on the sixth line you can see the point starts to go down. You can see from this point to this point. Okay, now the curve is starting to go down. So since it is symmetric about this line, if you take this quarter of this ellipse, okay, this quarter of the ellipse, this side will be symmetric to this side, okay, about this 5 dash line. So you don't need to uh, plot all the points. So instead what you can do, you can delete at this point, delete the circle also. There is an option called mirror in this AutoCAD. So select all this point, okay, go for mirror. Now it is asking you to specify the mirror line, okay, about which point, about which line it is symmetric. Okay, so I'm going to select 2 points on this 5 dash line. So you can see, select no, we will get the other points, other quarter points. Similarly, you have to use the mirror option to get the points at the bottom also. Now select all the points. Again type mirror. Now this horizontal line going to be our mirror line. Select 2 points on this line. Okay, select no. Now using a spline option, spline spline. Okay, so start from the this point. Okay, top point, topmost point. Start connecting all the points. Let it go through the vertex. Again come into the start point. Then little bit you go like this. Okay, don't click, just press enter. So you'll get a ellipse. Select this one, change the color to differentiate it from the construction line, increase the line thickness and switch on this line weight. Okay. Now here the only known dimension is this from directrix to focus, which is 50 mm. Okay. Now we have to mention the unit for this, whatever the dimension we are mentioning in the drawing, we have to give the units. So using text box, using text, so here I'm going to write all dimensions are in mm. Okay, so this is our final output. So I will see you again with some other video. Thank you for watching.